No, thank you for joining me. I appreciate that so much. We're gonna go pick up my passenger and take them to work. This is one of my regulars. Thank you. As you can tell, I got a haircut, a big one. So back to normal, back to my no hair having self. Yay. Miss Haley, how are you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Not too bad. Long time no see. I'm starting to see I have to see some of my regulars on all the other apps.
Yeah.
That's good because I started to see one app slow down partially because of that,
Okay.
because of the pay thing, and then it also like Uber normally slows down at this time of year anyways
Oh.
because of school being out and stuff.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
And I'm not even talking about college, just the middle and high schools. Like I take probably like 5 or 6 middle school and high schoolers a day
Oh, wow.
because I guess they just don't like to ride the bus.
Blame them, honestly.
No, I wouldn't want to either. My daughter, for whatever reason, likes the bus, which is good.
I used to when I was in school and stuff, but I'd sit towards the front, so I would just have the entertainment from the back. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I was the entertainment. If I'm just being honest. Like, no one messed with me because, well, they knew better.
Okay.
And it's not that I mess with people, it's just I was like the clown.
Okay.
I like to make people laugh, have fun, and occasionally if somebody would get all kind of weird with me, I'd have to get weird back. It was weird because I went to fat Oompa Loompa. Like, for real, I was like 220 pounds. I was like 5'3". Going into my 7th grade year over the summer, I went from 5'3" to like 6 foot.
Oh, wow.
And so, I think I beat up. And then after that, no one messed with me anymore.
Well, I mean, that works, you know?
Well, no, because unfortunately, I went from having the problem to being the problem, you know. But I will say this: there was only one kid I messed with, and it serves me right. There's only one kid I messed with that never picked on me or anything. I was just trying to do it out of entertainment for my friends. He's a little 5-foot Asian kid, didn't know any, and I'm 6 foot 220.
Oh, my.
I'm gonna say this, man. He is the first and only person to this day that ever whooped my ass and in front of the whole damn school. Like, no, it was. It was. It served me right. Because the kid never messed with me. Had nothing. Like, I just, for whatever reason, it was in gym. And I just thought I'd pick on him. And I picked on him. And I picked on him. And I think I picked on him one too many times because, yeah. Just whooped my ass, boy.
Oh, man.
But, yeah, like, even a year later, I realized, yeah, I had that coming.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I can't even be mad. I was mad in the moment. Guess what? I wasn't mad enough to go try again.
True. Yeah.
At that point, and that's also when I realized I'm not messing with anyone smaller than me.
Yeah.
I am picking on people my size or bigger.
There you go.
Yeah. So how was your weekend?
It's the end of the summer semester, so I'm just kind of getting things done and it's not doing very well.
Yeah. Over at the homestead, we're trying to get the kiddo. She's 13, so we're trying to get her geared up and ready for school. And like, my wife messaged me this morning because they still do girls' nights where they'll sleep together to watch something, and she messaged me this morning. It's probably what she's still talking about. That my daughter, she told her at like 10:30, hey, you need to kind of just go to sleep, get some rest. And she said that she woke up at 1:30. My daughter's still watching K-pop videos.
Oh my.
So like, I gotta go have a nice little talk and be the bad person and be like, yo, no TV after 10 o'clock, buddy. I mean, you have school coming up in like 2 weeks.
Oh no.
So, yeah. And then she's got cross-country practice that starts in like a week. So she definitely does not need to be up until
No.
1:30 in the morning, where she's gonna hate life.
Oh yeah.
And then she'll be like, I wonder why no one had me go to sleep. That's when it'll get blamed on me. It'll be my fault. Oh my God, you won't let me stay up till what a bore. And then I let her, oh my God, I can't believe you let me do this.
Yeah, and then it's like, now I'm tired.
Yeah.
I can't, you know, I can't think.
Yeah.
My, I don't know why, but my cats kept me up all night last night.
Oh no.
And I have no idea why. Normally they sleep throughout the night.
Yeah.
We kind of keep them in the room with us because they're like my boys kind of, and so I kind of keep them in my room.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, they were just up and down, scratching at the door and just would not sleep. And I got so irritated, and I'm like, figures y'all have to do this while I work in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, and by the time they finally started going to sleep, the sun started coming out.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's great.
I wonder, because you know, you're over in somewhat wooded area a little bit. You think you might have a mouse? Because cats have like this sixth sense to that.
Yeah.
And I only say that because if this is out of the ordinary.
Yeah. They have a tendency to sometimes just get energy some nights, and I don't know why.
Gotcha.
I kind of leave the window cracked.
Yeah.
Like not open, but like the blinds, I kind of leave them up a little bit because they like to look outside.
Yeah.
And then there's been these bugs flying out, like right outside of the window, and one of them has been like, my cat keeps pouncing like at the glass.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't understand that he can't go through the glass.
Yeah. As he may try, it will not work.
He's been doing this since he was a baby, and he is not
Smart enough.
No, he hasn't gotten to that point.
Yeah. Okay, so it's something just it's weird. But my cats are like this, like, because cats usually take your sleeping patterns, right?
Yeah, normally.
But my cats don't. But I've contributed to my cats are assholes.
Ah.
So like they sometimes when they don't get enough attention and affection from us throughout the day, you know, we work and stuff like that. So when they don't, they're like, okay, we'll be until like 3 o'clock in the morning. And then they're like, oh, guess what, guys? Remember you didn't play with us for about 30 minutes before bedtime?
They do it out of spite.
Yeah, I promise you they do. Cats are smart.
I believe it.
Like they do this stuff, and it's not fair. Let me get you a little bit closer.
80% of the time, I don't know what people are doing. This particular one.
Absolutely. Hey, you have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Don't work too hard.
I'll try not to.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Anybody here that's normal? Hello from Iowa. What's going on, Matt? How are you doing, brother? If you wouldn't mind liking, subscribing to the channel, we are obviously Lyft and Uber driver, taking people around. We also play a lot of video games. If you check out some of my videos, I have a gamer section on my playlist. Give it a shot, like, subscribe. If you like stuff like this, I have a section called Working Lives. And then I have a couple videos up here of me giving individual rides. How's everybody doing today? We are just chilling here on Lyft and about to turn Uber back on. I wonder what happened. Who let him out? His own family? What's going on, everybody? Seriously? I've never even heard of that 4570. Is that real? You just having fun with me? So we're having a good morning so far. We're making some cash. We got another ride right now. $6.01 for 3.5 miles, it looks like. 4.5, something like that. It's not the greatest in the world, obviously, but like they do add up, and sometimes they tip. I guess really not too much on Lyft, but you know, sometimes you just stay busy, and before you know it, you're at like 80, 90 bucks. So sometimes you just got to put one foot in front of the other and just make it work. What's going on, Two-Stroke Black Smoke? What? How you doing? Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Everyone, thanks for liking the live. Thanks for subscribing. Like I told you, I got a gamer section on my playlist, working live section. I even have a DoorDash section from some of my older videos. I got a daddy-daughter skit section. Check it out. I got a whole lot for everybody. Just go to my playlist and see what you like. We are on our way to go pick somebody up. So who let him out? I thought everyone the last day of work are supposed to check and make sure the cats are inside. Is there a way he can get out? What's going on, Queen? Nice. So I'm assuming, Princess, you're not been working then, so you could get this stuff done. And I assume over the weekend, hubby has been helping and doing what he needs to do for you. So I'm very glad you guys are almost done. Congrats. I knew he'd be helping. I knew he would, obviously. I'm sorry, love. I hope he's okay. So, yeah. Congrats, Princess. I'm very happy for you. Good job. Thanks for coming to see me through all this. I was over up on a mountain the past 2 days with my buddy and a whole group of people knocking down about 30 trees probably. Clearing them out, cutting them into logs and stuff and putting them in a wood chipper. It's actually kind of quite fun. Good girl, good relaxation time. Hey, sometimes we wait till the last minute for everything. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Sometimes I do also for some things. Some things, not everything. So, at least he helped. That's all I'll say. At least he helped. More than you thought you'd get sometimes out of him. So, great job, hubby. Yes, I did. I didn't work or anything. I'm making that up right now as we speak. So, good job here. So I'm getting a gaming laptop, Princess. Obviously, with the money that I'm making off YouTube, plus money that I'm spending myself in the next couple weeks, because that's going to help with my YouTube channel. No, I think I said I was delivering. I was taking people, giving rides in the community. My name is Dashing with John, but yeah, no, I don't think I was said I was door dashing in my thing today. At least I hope I didn't. I'm pretty sure I said I was giving rides and talking games. What's going on, Noah? How are you, buddy? Yeah, I do a lot of taking people places, and we're about to go pick somebody up. So you're about to get to be here firsthand on a ride. So stick around. It's not a very far ride. See how these things go here. I mean, don't worry. If things get too slow, I'll go do a DoorDash. No problem there. I'm the DoorDash aficionado. Honestly, Dashing doesn't pay too bad. I do more Uber rides now because I make money a little quicker. But even if I don't make money quicker, I do a little bit less. And sometimes that's a good thing because it depends on the market you live in, like how food is done quickly and stuff like that. So generally speaking, people are done a lot quicker than food is. You pretty much just go pick someone up at the spot and then you're gone. You know what I mean? Well, no, absolutely, Princess. You need to kind of relax because eventually you're going to have to get back to work and get started. So, I mean, that's really all that gets down to. Like, relax another day, and then you're going to have to put your bootstraps on, tie them tennis shoes tight, real tight, and go get cracking. You know what I mean? So, get yourself a good day's rest because eventually you're going to have to go back and get real serious real quick again. Because money's going to need to be made all over again. Bonita. Hello. How are you? Miss Linda. We're doing okay today?
Yeah.
Alright. Besides the fact of going to work?
Well, doctor first, then work.
Doctor first, then work. Okay. Are you in that building over by Jubal, I guess?
That's where my doctor.
Yeah, the doctor's office is? Yeah, I got you. And that's where we're headed, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Gotta go get checked up, huh?
Yeah, I was sick. I got some kind of virus or something.
Yeah.
Then you miss too many days and have to get it back to work.
Back to work? No.
Yeah.
So that's basically all this is to clean up some paperwork.
That's it.
Yeah. It's a damn shame, you know, you work at Valley Health that they can't.
It is.
You know, you look good to me. You're good.
Well, I went to urgent care because they said you could go there, but they're like, oh, we're not allowed to do that anymore. I'm like, all I need is a paper that says my fever's gone. You know, it's not like I had a broken leg and need you to.
It's not like I had COVID or some crazy crap like that. Not even just a broken leg, but anything of seriousness. Like you may have had like, I don't know, flu, whatever.
Yeah.
Like we're not like carrying the norovirus, so we're good, guys.
That's right.
Like we're good.
That's right. I mean, all they really have to care about is the fever part. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
So you have to test yourself for the COVID if you have the test.
Yeah.
I did, and I didn't have it. So 24 hours without the fever, you should be good to go.
Thank goodness for that.
Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't want COVID.
No, I legitimately think I might have been the first person in Winchester with it, and I don't joke, because like I was in February, late February, when COVID like was not even talked too much about yet. I went to urgent care with a high fever, like 104 degrees, like they couldn't explain nothing. When I went back in mid-March for something else, they were like, "Hey, we think you actually," and they were like, "What did you do for a living?" And I was like, "Well, I was giving rides to people at the airport," and they were like, "International, though? Like people from out of the country?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Yeah, you probably had COVID." So that was because I couldn't taste shit back, but they couldn't understand. Like I was like, "Dude, I can't taste nothing." And that was like before COVID hit the news, because COVID didn't really hit the news till March.
Yeah.
Like, and then that's when they shut the world down.
You know what was weird? My sister was a nurse, and she just couldn't smell or taste anything. She never got sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's so weird. Some people get so sick, and some people, she didn't get sick at all.
Yeah.
Some people die. I mean, we had a lot of people die
Yeah.
at the hospital.
That was the second time when I got it. Oh my God, I couldn't. I handled them. I had two totally different reactions to it, because my daughter tested positive, and then I started feeling really bad really quick. Because she was like 7, so I'm like her caregiver. We're like, I'm the only one that deals with my daughter. You know what I mean? So we both ended up catching it. I was so miserably like bloody, couldn't like move for like 12 days. Like felt like death. Yeah. Hospital was like, "Yeah, we can't do nothing for you. Just push fluid. Stay away." Like
until you get a blood clot or something.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I saw some results and some people that came in. I never saw results like that before.
Yeah.
For the blood clots and yeah, that was. No, I got sick at the beginning of COVID, but I didn't test positive for COVID. But I ended up with myocarditis.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in the hospital for 8 days with that. So they don't know if I did have it and just didn't test,
Yeah.
or if it was. I did have my first vaccine by then.
Yeah.
So was it that? I don't know. I haven't been the same since
Yeah.
I got that.
Well, unfortunately, I think we'll be long gone by now. Then, but I think we're unfortunately going to find some things out about this COVID vaccines, because obviously it was so quickly pushed out and everything, and a lot of people were forced to get it if they wanted to like have their
I
job.
had to have it if I wanted
Yeah.
to.
If they wanted to have their job, they had to have it. So, like, it
And so, yep, at the hospital, it's either take it or.
oh, they went on a firing spree for that too, man. I seen so many doctors getting fired, lawyers, or not
Some
lawyers.
good coworkers
Yeah.
that had to leave.
Yeah.
This one lady, she has some autoimmune, and she's like, I just can't risk it. I
Yeah.
just can't.
Yeah, and there's other people who like, I'm not injecting myself with something when it like took 2 months to come up with.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason why the FDA goes through these rigorous testings for years before they put something on the
It's so
market.
weird when you got it. You had to sit there like a half an hour, and they watched you till you could leave. So I guess you could just drop.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
They're like, you have to stay
oh.
for 15 minutes because we're worried about you.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. Making me do it, and then you're worried about me.
Yeah.
Like-
yeah. So
well-
what if I drop at 35 minutes?
Yeah, no shit. Well, I hope you have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Absolutely. I hope everything goes back and you get back to work.
Bye.
No, absolutely. I understand that. You're welcome. All right, we got another one too. So we got to go pick this person up that's right around the corner, actually. And they are going up to where my daughter, the job she works at, so that's pretty cool. I just got to make a U-turn because I can't turn the way that I'm supposed to go from here, so we're going to bust a U-turn around here. And I believe I take this person before. It just unfortunately Sometimes it's on Uber, sometimes it's on Lyft, and when I say unfortunately, it's because Lyft pays the least amount of the two. But some money's better than no money, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go pick Bradley up and take him up the road to his job. Hope everyone's doing okay today. I will get back down with you guys in a second in the comments once I get these rides done. Also, remember, I have a gaming section on my playlist. Go check that out. I got some videos. One I just recently came out about GameStop and are they going to go out of business due to the decline of discs. I had someone comment to me about my last one saying I said Xbox was discontinuing when I was pretty sure what I said was that they started a program, a pilot program, disc to digital, that if you put your disc in, upload it, they'll give you the digital license to it, because I know there's talks that Xbox is Helix right now, may or may not have the disc drive. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm right here with Bradley. I'll get back with you guys in a second. Bradley, what's going on, buddy? I take it we're headed to Navy Federal?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. How they treating you down there?
Good.
That's what I like to hear. I think it's the seatbelt, the case that looks like it's not broken. Someone broke the one case. I have all the pieces. I just don't know how to fix it.
Put it back together.
Yeah, it still works. It's for the other seatbelt, and they will try, and they think it's for this one.
So they messed with it.
Yeah, for about 30 seconds, and I'm like, hey, it's the one that doesn't look broke. And then look at it. Oh, okay.
I got there.
Oh, trust me, I probably wouldn't if I had to sit in my damn thing and knew about it. Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, how about you?
You know, I was on the mountain cutting about 40 trees down, so
Okay.
had an excavator and a wood chipper and cutting the trees down and wood chipping limbs and stuff and cutting trees into logs and posts. My buddy, he's owned some land up the way and he's gonna build like a 1,000 square foot like cabin getaway type thing. And then once he gets that main dwelling up, then he can, because he has like, I think like 30 acres, and then he can start building other, and honestly, me and my wife are thinking about building something around the same up there, just kind of to have something that doesn't have, that isn't mortgaged, that has nothing, liens on it, nothing. Just if we were to all lose our jobs, we still seen them. Me and my wife didn't like my hair, but that didn't care. That actually made me want to keep it more. I went down to his place. First time I seen him in like 13 years. Had a great time. My wife actually knew him, not through me. Later, after me and him kind of lost touch for about a long time. He was like, "Oh, hair, blah blah blah." And he was just giving me a whole bunch of shit. And he was like, because he doesn't remember me with hair.
Yeah.
This is what he always remembered me. Well, his mom, I love his family, but his mom has dementia, but she's actually had it for like a decade, which is crazy because like the life expectancy on that's like 5 years.
Yeah.
So like she's made it 5 more years, and I was talking to him about it, and he was like, "Dude," he was like, "My mom's actually kind of having more better days." It's like she was like, "My dad was able to go out of town with me on the weekend and go fishing while she was home by herself." He was like, "So like, I don't know what's going on." He was like, "She still has her bad days, but she has a shit ton." He's like, "It's getting better." And I'm like, "Well, that's weird, but I mean, I'm glad."
That's awesome stuff.
Well, yeah, well, he sent me a message, a video message from his dad and his mom. He's like, "Hey, country," the dad was, and then his mom's like, "Hey, country, cut your hair." and I'm like, "Hey, motherfucker." I'm like, so I called him like, "How are you gonna get your mother
To tell me.
This is bullshit." So yeah, I cut my hair. But honestly, like it was, I won't tell anyone, it was starting to get on my nerves. Really do my hair, low ass ponytail.
Yeah.
The way I wanted to, honestly, and I couldn't figure it out, was to do like the ponytail here up top, but have the hair hanging. almost kind of like the Brock Lesnar look, where he has the high, tight ponytail, but with the hair under it just flat. I couldn't figure it out, and so I was like, if I can't figure this out and have it the way I want to, I'll just go back to my second favorite haircut. This.
The good thing about it still is if you ever want to go back, like
Yeah. I mean, it's true. I'm not losing my hair.
yeah,
So
it's growing in pretty well, so you
Yeah.
gotta worry about that.
no, man, you can see my hair's like 75, 80% gray now. It was like 40% gray, and it's like I'm telling you before, and I actually wish it would go all gray
Yeah.
because I think it looks dumb half and half or a little more than the other. Just if it's gonna do it, just go all the way. I'll rock the gray hair. I have no problem with that.
Sure. Might save a little bit too on the dye material since it's cheaper now if you do it.
Yeah. True, but I mean, honestly, man, they're making these things. I'm not like a woman, so I don't give a damn like what company makes it, as long as it just. So like, I was spending maybe $6 every 3 or 4 months dyeing it, so it wasn't.
Did the job.
Yeah, it wasn't horrible, but honestly, I'll save more money on shampoo and conditioner.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because
That's the biggest thing for me whenever I get my hair cut when it gets long. It's just like it's nice that I feel like I'm done with the shower.
yeah,
No
because
doubt.
I have really thick hair too, so like I have to use a lot of like conditioner just to try to get all the damn hair. So yeah, I'll save myself money that way. I can't believe they're building a big ass studio and it's gonna have like a 16-foot bridge to connect over there so the kids can walk over it. Because like a couple kids damn near got hit like last year and the year before trying to cross the street. So they're doing like a performance art studio over here, and they're basically building
A bridge.
to connect it to there so the kids can not get hit by cars.
I mean, it's good. I feel like it'll get more use out of that building on the right there because just for the fact of, I'm not trying to cross 4 or 5 lanes of traffic just to go
Yeah,
grab a sandwich.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm honestly surprised it took this long because normally like the Shenandoah are pretty proactive when it comes to stuff like that, and their students like they kind of think about it ahead of schedule. So I was surprised that it took like a handful of kids to almost get hit by a car, because I mean that just visually looked like a mess to begin with. Once they put those kids over in that what used to be the hotel, you knew that first hand that was a problem. You have people going on and coming off 81. It's a major highway. So
That's Shepherd University. It's like I was there for like a little bit. They did the same thing. They built like instead of going over top though, they built like an underneath kind of tunnel from
nice.
one side of campus to the other, which was a lot nicer and saved a lot of time. So
oh yeah.
that's what I was wondering if that's what they were doing for the longest time till they, kind of finally said that's what they were doing.
Yeah.
Because
Well, I think because Shenandoah has to, I think Shenandoah is obviously paying for the whole thing, and I think obviously I think it would just be too expensive to try to go under. Like and they do, they have to make a lot of money, man. They're $20,000-$30,000 a year to go to school there. Like,
private art school.
yeah, like but it's like top 3 in the country. Like I didn't know that. It's like the 3rd best music department in the country. Like it's crazy. And then they got like the movies, like the movie department works with like Hallmark, because like half the movies Hallmark pumps on there are filmed here because of the beautiful scenery of the Shenandoah area and stuff like that. And then they came out with a movie on their own, Little Miss Valentine, and it was in the theater and everything, like, and it got picked up by a streaming service. So, and it was that my daughter was in that movie. That's why I knew about it.
That's cool.
Hell yeah, she was one of the contestants in the Little Miss Valentine pageant. So, yeah, I mean the college is, like I said, it's doing well, but I would assume that does cost a ton of more money going underground. You need big donors at that point if you're going to do something that nice to kick half of the bill to themselves.
I'm just curious with, like, how high they'll have to go just to make sure that, trucks coming through and stuff.
I think they're going 15 because I think they have to go 13.6, like the same as like drive-throughs and stuff like that.
The higher, so they're not scraping. By
Yeah, yep. So I think they're going 15 feet high to get the one and a half.
Extra.
Yep.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm sure the college probably has to be part of the reason the town's got money kind of getting pumped into it and
No.
stuff.
Absolutely, it is because you're bringing like all these kids that are coming from all the place. Now there's kids, but that's also because most of these colleges, it doesn't matter, but they come from well families who are either paying for their college or everything. You know what I mean? So like I'd say probably 80% of the college has cars, and the 20% that don't kind of buddy up with the people who have cars. But that's why you have the sheets there that like, and they have all the food they need on campus. Like if they have a meal program, they have bento box. They have like 3 different actual restaurants, not just BS cafeteria food, but actual, like I think they got like, it's bento box. I think they have Chipotle in there, or no, Moe's. They have Moe's in there, and Starbucks, and there's something else. Yeah. But I mean, that comes with like a $6,000 meal program, and then you'll be able to eat at all of them. If you only can want to do one, then it's $2,000. But I had a professor in my car, and they're like, yeah, he was like, what they won't tell anybody is the school won't let anyone go hungry.
Yeah.
They're like, so like someone comes up there and they don't have a meal plan, if they're like, hey, you don't have them, but they'll feed them anyways. So.
Can't quite tell them that because everybody just be honest.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. 100%.
And I think that's probably, with all the, like the housing developments and stuff, because it's all they build nowadays in this town, which is, I think the biggest thing they're gonna have to figure out here is just finding more things for people to do. Because I feel like the biggest thing with a lot of these kids and stuff is there ain't much to do outside.
Yep. Well, there's 2 things they can go about. They can build themselves a nice like side of like, if they can find any more place that they haven't destroyed with the houses, like almost like a entertainment type park, like get yourself like a escape room, like a big one up in here. I mean, I hate to say this, but the mall, give that a facelift. I don't know what that looks like. I don't know if that's,
I think that's the biggest thing.
Bulldoze it and put a bigger one. I know that's going to cost a ton of money. I don't know if you add on to it or if you just give it a facelift without trying to like put more hopping stores in that they have in the city.
The whole section that Sears was in that they just walled off.
Oh yeah, they can put something there that's the city.
Well, have a good one, sir.
All right, you too, man. Have a good day at work, buddy. Thank you. What's going on, everybody? Any of my regulars up in here yet? We're doing pretty good so far. We're at 42.59, which is good. Everyone having a good day so far? Thank you for joining me, man. Most Offensive Supply Company, thank you for saying hi. How are you doing? Hope everyone's having a good day. We are trying to have a hell of a day up in here. I know you said that. I'm sorry. You forgot it, my love. I hope the cat's okay. We're about to have a 40% turbo on Lyft, so that should bring in some more money. So what's everyone do for a living, if you don't mind me asking? Obviously, you know what I do. I do Lyft, I do Uber. I'm a little bit of this, a little bit of that. How about y'all? Oh, hell yeah, buddy. My grandmother, before she passed away, was a over-the-road trucker. She went cross-country. She loved that job a lot. She loved being away. She loved over the road, man. She had a 50% turbo. Hell yeah, she couldn't have had a better time over the road. Hell yeah, congratulations, Princess, on the move. That's awesome. Yeah, my grandma, she loved it, man. She'd go from Virginia to California. I'm in Virginia, so that's where we were at. And she would just go from here to California back. She would have some stops up in like New York City from time to time, and she'd have stops along the way, obviously through state to state. The one she hated the most was New York, and that's just because of how tight it was to get into actual New York City, because she had a couple deliveries that went up there. So what? And Canada, she wasn't the biggest fan of Canada, because obviously when you go from one country to the other, your paperwork has to be like dot I's, cross T's, perfect, or you're going to get held up at the border until they hear the answers they want to hear before they let you go. My grandma got detained in Canada for about 5 hours due to some paperwork errors. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Everyone, don't forget to like the live and subscribe. I would appreciate that so much, ladies and gentlemen. Like, seriously, it would mean a lot to me. On my channel, there's a little bit for everybody. I have gig work. I have video game stuff. I have daddy-daughter comedy and stuff like that. What's going on? Two awesome dogs, how you doing? Thank you for coming in, I appreciate it. We're having a good morning so far. We're just, you know, obviously trying to make some money. We're doing some Lyft right now while they're giving us these nice bonuses, and eventually we will go on Uber and try to do both. Make some money doing that. But right now, yeah, he will over some time. Oh, absolutely. You live in Central Michigan? Awesome. I live in Northern Virginia. Old Nova. Pretty good weather out here. How about there? I know the smoke was hitting there pretty well hard, just like it was here, but how's your like 4 seasons and everything? if I'm correct, because of the Great Lakes up there, it gets pretty gnarly in the wintertime, doesn't it? Pretty cold. And I'm gonna tell you, when I get my gaming laptop, I'm getting a capture card also, because what I plan on doing, man, is I plan on streaming some gaming, but I plan on streaming some of what I'm gonna be doing besides the new stuff, obviously, is gonna be streaming like Nintendo Entertainment System games, like the old games, like games that people probably haven't played or heard of. Well, that's pretty cool. Do you know the person, I assume? That's awesome that you're helping somebody out. That's cool. Yeah, you know me, I be helping people. Well, I guess since I'm not getting anything, let's turn Uber on and see if Uber will throw me something. I mean, I've got no problem doing Uber too. Like, if they're short. Okay, very cool. That's awesome. It's always nice when you help somebody. Check out Sleep International. I'll definitely do that. 450-foot drop. Jesus Lord. Yeah, I've heard the winters up there can be a bear. Like, absolutely brutal. I guess it really does kind of like depend on the way of the air is traveling and stuff like that. That's crazy. Yeah, our four seasons are pretty, like, our summers can get brutal for about 10 to 12 days where we're in like triple digits. And I know, like, out west, I'm originally from California, so like out in like Arizona and New Mexico, they deal with triple digits all the time, which God bless them. We get about 10 to 12 days of triple digits, and it is brutal out here because, like, the one thing Virginia has that most of those places don't have is humidity, and that humidity makes it 15 times worse. So it gets pretty bad. That's awesome. I'm gonna be honest with you, here in the valley is pretty here also. Like the views, the mountains and stuff like that here in the valley, it's pretty. Like, I've always taken it for granted because, you know, I'm from here, so when I was growing up and stuff, I'm like, yeah, this place sucks. As I've gotten a lot older, obviously, I've actually come to enjoy and appreciate my town a lot more, you know what I mean? And I think that obviously comes with age. Yep. So you understand the humidity bullshit problem. It's nuts. But the rest of the summer is really good. It's just that 10 to 14 day where it's just like, yeah, can we not? This sucks. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna unplug you until I can get another ride. That's my car telling me I left my keys in my car. I ain't got no ride yet, but I mean, we've stayed pretty busy up to now, so hopefully it's just a couple minute lull in the action. Oh shit. And, you know, I should have brought my keys because, well, I have my door locked. I wonder if my mother-in-law is awake. Probably not. She does get up early, but this might be just slightly too early for her. That is a crappy ride. 56.49. Not good. I'll be right back. What's up, everybody? Yeah. All right, we're still waiting on a ride. Obviously, kind of what I like to do if I don't get a ride, I kind of like to clean the kitchen some. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do right now. So. But I have both apps on right now, so we're bound to get something here soon, I'm sure. Yeah, I also do cash rides. So I have a cash ride lady I pick up at 9 o'clock every day. And then I have another cash ride that I pick up every day at 7:40. I didn't today because she's out of town. She's in Minnesota. She comes back today, so I'll pick her up later. I'm getting $48 for 80-mile rides. It's the most disgusting thing ever with Uber. They like to run you ragged. So we're about to go get back in the car and try to go around a little bit. I have an electric car, so I do like to come home, you know, stick the car, charge in for a couple minutes throughout, just to make sure I get myself some charge for all day, because, yeah, sometimes I do this damn job all day, every day. All right, let's go. Let's go. Sometimes you gotta try to track a ride down, and that's what I'm about to do. Oh, let me throw this away. Shit. All right, good to go. Cross your fingers for me, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hope that we can get something. I'm gonna turn you guys around. I only put this in my car, I only put the camera in my car when I have a ride. Anything else, I just kind of show my town off. So that's what you. And just, we talk about anything. Like I said, I'm a big... I've got a 50% bonus. What's going on, Brent? How are you doing, buddy? Yeah, I'm out here just trying to get some rides right now. I've been busy. It kind of slowed down on me here, so I got both Uber and Lyft on right now. So once I get a ride, obviously I get you back in the car. You guys can see the rides and everything, and we'll stay busy. It's just trying to get this next one right now. Yeah, I live in a pretty nice neighborhood. It's quiet, which makes it nice. It's one of the better parts of my town, and I like that. So do you guys play any games? Anybody here play, whether it's PC or console or anything like that? Or do you guys do gig work or anything like that? What's going on, Sil? How you doing? Don't forget to like the live and subscribe to the channel, man. This channel's a little bit of everything. And yeah, you say something, that'd be awesome. No, I get that, buddy. But my understanding is you take your disc in the Xbox Series X, you'll upload it to the program or whatever, the beta program they're running for select markets and select people, and it gives you the digital copy. Because I do know for a fact Xbox has been going back and forth for a while since they've started developing the new Xbox, whether they were going to put a disk drive in the Helix or not. Oh yeah, that is, yeah. I guess that would be a problem. Yeah, traffic here isn't too bad in the mornings. The traffic here gets kind of stupid honestly, as the day goes later. Once it gets to about 10, 11 o'clock here, traffic kind of it picks up. And I deal with it mainly because I have to. But I only work about 7-8 hours a day this time of the year because this is our slow time. So it takes me a lot longer to make the 170, 180, 200, 250 that I make in the busy time. I can still make it. It just takes longer. So it's one of those things where I'll at least put in my 7 hours and then we'll see how I feel after that, you know? Because sometimes I'm like, yeah, let's go kill it. And then sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'm over it. So... And I believe the main reason why they're doing it is because they're trying to kill the resale market, which then again, once you get the digital license to the game, it makes the disc null and void. I'm just not sure how they would go about knowing how that specific disc was transferred to a digital license. And if you have any idea, please let me know. I'm still learning a lot about that. But I was pretty sure I did at least say disc to digital, that Xbox wasn't all out and out trying to kill the disc market, but you know, we'll see. I think this is all new to us because it's new to them. So I'm going to the other side of town because when it starts getting this dead, I normally then have to go over to the other side of town to spark something. So that's honestly what I'm trying to do. Whether it's for Uber or Lyft, because they're both on right now. So we'll see. We shall see. This is crazy. Oh, absolutely. That's why I wished I lived a little more closer to DC, because that's my biggest town, close-ish to me, but it's about an hour and 45 minutes away. So, all right, we got one. We got an Uber, which is good. But yeah, it's like an hour and 45 minutes away. So I'm going to be really honest with you. That's not close enough for me to go driving to go make money. You know what I mean? Because by the time I pay, well, I don't have gas, but my electric and everything, I mean, it's not worth it. Like, it doesn't take much to charge, but still, I get up there, I'm using my electric, then going up and down, up and down. At some point, I'd have to go charge again and then continue to work. Yeah, no, absolutely. So what I kind of do now is I'm not allowed to ask people if they in the future want rides. off the app. But Uber a couple years ago had a town hall meeting and basically said, okay, look guys, if customers are coming to you after they get their ride or during their ride, completing the ride you're on, saying, hey, from here on out, could you be my permanent ride? We're allowed to accept it. We just weren't allowed to, because apparently what happened was a lot of passengers and drivers, like as soon as they get in, they'd be like, hey, give me the money, cancel the ride, and I'll take you. That's when Uber started charging cancellation fees for the customer, and threatening to deactivate drivers for canceling because they were getting taken out of the system, you know what I mean? So that's kind of what happened here. And yeah, so I do rides when asked. I have 2 people that I give rides to, and they pay me $10 to pick them up in the mornings and take them to work. And it's not that far for both of them. It's like a 10-minute ride for both. One's a 12-minute ride, one's a 10-minute ride. So no problem. That puts $20 in my pocket a day. And I do the one lady 5 days a week, and then she works 7 days a week. So on the weekend, I pick her up and I drop her off in the morning and pick her up. So for Saturday and Sunday, she's $20 a day. Damn, that's awesome, man. That sucks that Uber came around and stole that money. But yeah. Yeah, my town is small enough, and when I say small enough, it's growing. Well, I lost my 50% turbo, and I have none, so we're gonna turn that off for now and do this Uber ride, and then we'll go back and forth between Uber and Lyft all day. And I'm using, like I was saying, like earlier, like the laptop I get, man, it's gonna be a nice little gaming one, because I'm using money I make in real life outside of my bills and stuff, and then I got money I make on YouTube because I'm monetized. So like between all those revenues and money, I will definitely be getting one probably in the next 2.5 to 3 weeks. But I didn't realize like the specs you had to have for the laptops to work and everything, they had to be a certain level. So that's fun. I think I'm gonna end up spending about $1,000 total on a laptop, but it's gonna help me with my channel, and that's honestly awesome. Like it's gonna help me more because I make a little bit more money every month than I did previous month, and the more that my quality of work gets better on here, the better it will be. I haven't DoorDashed in a long time, if I'm gonna be honest with you, but yeah, for 4.5 years I DoorDashed. I like to say that I became the king of DoorDash. Like, I was making stupid good money, but I also knew the ins and outs of my market. And like, not that I could help people in their markets, I could just tell them what works for me, and then like compare like their structural of their, like how many people they got, rural, suburb, and stuff like that. And then we'd compare and be like, okay, well, we have similar, so this is what I do. Maybe you try to make it work. Stuff like that, you know what I mean? So like, I would try my best to help people tremendously get better with their markets. And sometimes it would work, and then sometimes it wouldn't, because guess what? People's markets are different. The people in the markets are different, you know? So if I could help people, I would, and I would do my best. But honestly, I had a community of camaraderie. But when doing this YouTube channel for a while, I realized that the gig workers are so small of a niche group that I wasn't going to make any headway. That if I wanted to do something like where this could be like a side job, because doing YouTube and stuff is a side job. So that's when I brought in the rest of my life, family, gaming, my daughter with doing some comedy skits, stuff like that. And it's actually helped, because honestly, like, what people want to know is they want to know the person they're interacting with is genuine. And that's the one thing about me that is 100%. I am as authentic as it gets. What you see is what you get. So yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, my channel has a lot, but I went 2 years without being on YouTube. My life started falling apart a little bit. So I think some of these are subscribers are no longer coming around. So I'm just trying to rebuild. I know I'm happy that I have 6,143 subscribers, but I don't think that's about as accurate as it could be. You know what I mean? I think it's more closer to a couple thousand, because I was off here for so long. But we're picking up right now. Yep, we're going to Hertz again.
Yeah. In terms of getting to MC and MC to SC, I mean, basically what is Mokai is complete. That's I guess that's just now, so she's getting a chance.
Yeah, I mean, essentially I'm gonna be there for like two and a half days. I mean, essentially we'll spend half a day to a day doing curve tracing, and then the rest of it I'm gonna spend punching out the POI, the inverters, and while we're going through the combiners, I'll look at all the combiners. I mean, I should be able to see pretty much everything on site, and then whatever we can get figured out with the communication stuff, get that figured out as well. We should, as long as we're efficient, we should have enough time to see everything. I mean, it's a pretty tiny site, Baba Judy. I mean, I feel pretty confident. I can. Yeah, I mean, I'll take this look at the. It's just the regular commissioning tracker sheet, right?
Yes, but there's a tab. The tab there has students. It's called the work list. There's a tab on the work list. That is where everything is in terms of practicality, what's really, what I'm saying, what exactly means. So, the tab there. And if it's closed out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because we are supposed to be guys who need 19. The issues we have rising stuff, rising. We have to make sure that the scale is rising is critical. Without rising, we're gonna go to tax. We have to get
Okay. Well, let me get to site and just, give me me a couple hours once I get to. I mean, I should be able to actually get to site today. Now that it shows 6 hours. I mean, if I leave at like 9:30, 9:30, call 6.5 hours. That's 3:34. I'll only be able to be on site like an hour maybe, but I can at least get there and take a look at some stuff real quick. If Curtis is there, Curtis may have a longer drive. I think he's coming from Maine.
Yep. Okay, that's fine. Then we can go out of here. One week, we're going to talk about this and that. AJ, so I want to see how you do today. Hey, Chris. I'm not doing too bad. Okay. So, yeah, I'll be there tomorrow and maybe Thursday.
I think it's been close to 5 days, right? Don't they owe us like an action plan and stuff for the AC terminations?
Yes.
So, Jake, we need to make sure we lay eyes on the rest of those, please.
Yeah, and honestly, I messaged Ryan this morning. I think he was going to take a look at some Friday afternoon.
Thank you.
You're welcome, buddy. Have a good day, man. Good luck.
You too. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, we're back on both now. We got rid of him. That one's good. What's going on, Larry? How you doing, brother? Nope, that ain't happening. Nick, what's going on, buddy? How are you doing? Out here trying to make some money. Yeah, I don't blame you for not trying to shop. You're resting and relaxing though, right, Princess? You're not actually working today, are you? Or maybe you are. I'm not sure. All right. So we've done 7 rides so far. Like I said, I got to go be downtown at 9 o'clock to go pick up my cash ride. Easy $10, and that's my breakfast for the morning, honestly, and crickets for my gecko. But outside of that, not too bad. We're trying to match with that one right now, which would be awesome. It's a very short one. It's a 5 and some change, but honestly, you know how this goes sometimes. You just got to kind of do what you do. Make it work. Did it not give it to me, or it don't? I hit the button. Oh, it still says match in progress. Okay. Okay, so we got 2 of them we're trying to match with. So one of them they're going to give it to us, and they're both about the same. So they're both about the same amount of money, so let's go ahead. Nick, so how's everything going with you today, man? Big Larry, I hope you're doing well, man. Okay, so I got 2 matches on 2 rides in progress. One of them they should give to me, and they did. Vanita.
1 pickup note for this ride.
Going to Medical Building 1. Okay. At Winchester. I just picked her up earlier. Where the hell? Oh, yeah. I took her to work. I took her to the doctor. Now we're going to take her to work. Let's go, Miss Vanita. I just took you like 10 minutes ago. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Love it. No, actually, I love Xbox a lot more than Sony. I've just been gaming since 1985, and everything that's happened over, I don't know, since then interests me with games and what they do and stuff like that. So I do appreciate the back and forth with you. Just wanted to correct what you said. I didn't say Xbox was getting rid of the discs. I was just saying they were starting a pilot program to try it out. But have a great day. I appreciate the back and forth. All right, Miss Vanit, picking you back up. Her doctor's appointment went well. All she was trying to do was get a doctor's note saying she could go back to work because she had some kind of like virus that came with a fever. So now she can go back to work.
Still moving slow, so.
No, you're good.
You know MOB.
Oh, medical office building 1. Yeah.
Just stop over there before I can.
That's like the heart place or stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, right over from it. Her place is like the next stop.
Okay, so it's the one before.
Yeah, it's right on the end kind of there.
Yeah, I know medical office building 2, I think. Because that's, I think, where the pediatrics is.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll figure this out together. I promise you that.
Yeah, actually, one is closer to the Amber Street than to.
Yeah, because this says the front door, and that's not right.
No, I've asked them, every
Yeah.
door that place is 1840 Amber Street. They all want to take you to the main
Yeah.
entrance, but you can be on the totally other side of the building.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is these buildings have their own addresses.
I know.
And Uber used to differentiate. You'd be able to put yourself in each one that was different. Like 1872, 1874, 1840, 1870.
I look and search and I've asked
Yeah.
them, like the people who work there at
Yeah.
different places. The only place I've found a different address is cardiovascular
Yep.
and the pharmacy.
Yep. Yep.
But if I want to go to like the purple lot where the lab, where they drop off lab samples, 1840.
Yep. Yep.
It's a total opposite.
Are you the purple one?
That's where I work, yeah.
That's the purple lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
It's the one right before that. Gotcha.
right,
I think it's the first one.
yeah,
Before you get to like the heart and vascular and the pediatrician, it's the very
yeah,
first one.
It's like
It-
teal, I things.
Yeah, it
and
used
then
it.
pause.
Yeah, it used to be the actual heart place.
Yeah.
Like my grandmother, when she had a massive heart attack like 16, 17 years ago, that was the original heart place,
And they used
and then moved it up.
Yeah, made it big. Now
Yep.
they used to have the cancer center place over in MOB1
Yep.
too. They made it bigger.
Oh yeah, they gave them their own section all the way
Yes.
down. I know
A lot
that.
of those doctors, when they opened MOB2, moved out of MOB1 because they wanted the newer space.
Yep, of course.
And there wasn't anything much there for a while. There was cardiac rehab
Yeah.
and a couple like women's specialists.
Yeah.
But and then I had my arthritis doctor was there until he retired.
Yeah.
But it was fairly empty. Then they finally, thank goodness, moved employee health over there. They used to be on the other side of the parking garage. And you'd have to go to your birthday month and get your. We used to have to get TB tests. They don't do that anymore. But over there and get stuff done. My birthday's in December, so I'd be over there freezing or slipping on the ice.
Oh
trying to-
yeah. Oh yeah.
Whose idea was it to put it over here?
Yeah. The person who don't have to do the walking, that's who.
Yes, exactly.
I guess when they moved it, maybe someone had to start walking. And they were like, you know what? This isn't a good idea after all.
Yeah, when they said to start, like they would come over and do flu shot clinics.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, they got tired of having to drag that thing across too.
Oh, of course. It's fun that I got to pick you up and take you to the doctor and then take you to work. All in one fell swoop.
Yeah, I was the first one there, but I guess nobody wants the 8 o'clock appointment much. Most people were coming in as I was leaving.
Yeah.
Like, I guess I get it. But,
When I go to the doctor, I want the earliest available.
me too. Then if they get behind, you're not stuck behind.
The only doctor appointment I make till later in the day is my cancer doctor. And that's because when I go there, I just had it done, but I have to go there like once a year for 2 more years, and then we'll talk whether I go back again, because it's a urologist, and because that is not the most pleasant cystoscopy.
I would just want to go home too.
So I go work all day, kind of try to put off the fact that I don't want to do it, and then when it's done, I just go home and crawl up in a ball and want to cry for like the next 12 hours.
I
'Cause-
understand. That's not fun.
No, and this last one hurt way worse than any of them, and I think it was because this is the first time I've went the year, because like it was 6 months, year, and then the first year after having it done 6 months, year, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So I got 2 more.
2 more.
And
That's
then-
the way I would look at it.
Yep.
Then 1 more. Then
Yep. And then she's like, at the end of it, then we'll discuss whether what we do going forward. And I'm like, no discussion. If I'm still cancer free for 5 years, I'll come see you when I turn 50,
Yeah.
because I understand at 50 they like to do it regularly to men, and when they do the cystoscopy, well, I didn't realize it, but they not only check your bladder but they check your prostate too.
I was gonna say probably check everything
Yeah.
that's attached.
Yep. So everything was clear, thank goodness for that. But you know, when you have something like that happen, man, it kind of opens your eyes. Like I got in better shape, better health. Like I was like 330 pounds, now I'm like 235.
Oh, good. Wow.
So like, because I got like my last daughter, I have 4 daughters, but my last one is a minor and she lives with me and stuff since she was a baby, so she's 13. So it just started making me realize, I kind of need to be around
Yeah.
until she at least turns 18.
Yeah, they want you to be around. And my dad's 89 years old, and I don't want him to
Yeah.
ever die.
No, absolutely. Like, and so like, it just, I needed to get more serious. And even though I've had family like die around me, like, it's still like, you still have some kind of sense of like invincibility, you know?
Yes. Yeah.
Until-
especially when you're younger.
Yeah. And when I turned 40, I was like, it's this one, correct?
Yes,
That's what I
this is
thought,
the
yeah.
one.
When I turned 40, I said, you know what? And it had the cancer diagnosis, like, I gotta stop messing around. And for the most part, we're not perfect yet, but
It's tough though when you're bad enough when you're older too, but when you're that had minor kids.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Well, Miss Ma'am, it was lovely seeing you. Lovely talking to you.
thank you, yeah.
Absolutely. I hope you have a good day.
You too.
And tell them to take that doctor's note where the sun don't shine.
Yeah. Here, hope you're happy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hope you're happy.
Oh, they will be. You're welcome. Thank you. All right, we got one more person, and then we have to button this up. Yep, this is going to be our last one, and then we're going to go do our cash ride. Should be pretty quick. Pick this person up at 8:40, drop them off about 8:50, then take them. Again, of course, I had to make it close. Yeah, because it's kind of crap that happened. It's sad. Or give them some access to water outside in case something like that happens. But I'm sure he doesn't want them getting hit by cars and going in and out. But then people need to be bulletproof about not letting them out. All right, so we're picking this next person up. Like I said, we are trying to get this. Give it a green light so I can continue to go. So you give me an arrow with a red light and then nothing. Interesting. What's going on, Hazy? How you doing? Buster, how you doing? It's foggy over there? Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping this ride was going to take me closer to where I'm going and not away from it, so. I may be a minute or two over 9 o'clock. I keep getting stuck at these red lights, and I've got someone I'm dropping off at Walmart, so I hope that's okay. Yeah, the minute I red light again. See, this is what I'm talking about, like. Turn that off. Cool. She says cool. Like, seriously, can I stop hitting every red light? This is bullshit. I never hit this many red lights. But because I take a ride knowing that I got to be back down here in like 6 minutes. Well, not 6 minutes, but in 17 minutes. And it's a 6-minute drive to drop this person off. I was supposed to be there at 8:40. And because I've hit every light for a minute or two, this is what is happening. So this is bullshit at its finest. And guess what we have coming up again? A red light. This is crazy. Nuts. Don't you go costing me a $10 cash ride because I want to hit every light known to man. This is nuts. Yeah, I was originally, when I accepted this and coming out of the hospital parking lot, I was supposed to be picking this person up at 8:40. It is 8:44 now. I've hit 4 minutes worth of lights. And then I got to go all the way up here and then come all the way back down. So this is nuts. It's insane. So hopefully coming back up to go drop this person off at Walmart isn't as bad. So let's cross our fingers that this goes a lot more smoothly than before. But I know who I'm picking up. It's a kid who works at Walmart. It's right here on the corner. So, like, this kid better be ready. That's all I'm saying. Because there's nowhere to park in front of his place because, you know why. Oh, do you really? I will check that out for real. Heard of that one. That is always funny. But yeah, I heard that. Forget some guy YouTube channel. I think that's where I heard it from. It's funny as shit though. Because he's doing it to his mama. Yeah, this the other problem is the person is taking forever. I don't know what this kid's doing. So he waited way too long. He hit the 5-minute mark when I was able to accept or able to cancel, and I did. What's going on, Louise? How are you doing, buddy? Thank you for coming again. Oh, have you really? Yeah. I mean, I've heard it from the actual person who has made the probably hundreds of dollars on it. It's a funny joke for the original guy. When you hear it 2 or 3 times, it becomes less funny. But unfortunately, the guy killed it. Yeah, I canceled the one and it didn't count against me, so that's cool. So we're at $53 so far. We're about to go make 63. So it's not the fastest day in the world, but that's okay. Very nice. I'm about to go pick her up. Because at the end of the day, my cash ride is pretty important. And the guy, if he would have came out right what he's supposed to, I could have ramped him up and gotten back and only been a minute or 2 late like I told my lady. But when this guy waits 5 minutes and then I see him open at the door as it hits the 5 minutes, yeah, I'm done. Because I tried to get a hold of the person and say, hey, I'm here. Nothing. And then the only time he messaged me is I was pulling off. He's like, yo, where are you going? And as I was doing that, I canceled the ride. Because, yeah, end of the day, I've got like no qualms of canceling somebody that's not like keeping in touch and telling me, hey, this is what's going on. Just give me a minute. You know what I mean? So, person now knows what's up. Hopefully now he'll be more punctual for the next person. You know what I mean? That's kind of what the hope is. And sometimes you have to do that to people to keep them honest. Maybe not for yourself, but for the next person. Like, it paid well. It was $7 for like 2 miles total. But with the weight and everything, and then not to mention it's right up against my cash ride, once in a while you have to make these people realize they can't just have you holding people hostage in their cars for 5 minutes while you're taking your sweet ass time getting ready without some sort of communication. You know what I mean? I don't have time for that shit. And I would have done the same thing even if I didn't have a cash ride. I wouldn't have been waiting that long, you know? I would have waited the allotted time and then got my money and left. And that's exactly what I did. So, no harm, no foul. For him, he's going to be late. But that's his fault for not communicating that, hey, what's going on? And that's honestly as simple as that is. Just, that's his own damn fault. So, good luck to him on getting a ride. And now I will text my cash ride and tell them I am here. And I'm actually here. Very good. Yeah, I'm going to be working until like 4 or 5 o'clock in the evenings to get what I need to. Yeah, she works she cuts people's hair, so she's a pretty cool lady. I like her a lot. That's crazy. Like, why would anyone do that? $19.35 for about 40 miles. That's fucking insane. Excuse my language, but that is crazy talk. Like, absolutely insane. That's stupid. Damn. All the people here, no one's subscribed. Poop on you guys. Yeah, I mean, I honestly have no problem just sitting in my house and twiddling my thumbs as the day gets later and just doing them as they come in, if that's what it takes and it's not busy. I mean, so far today, I'm not doing too bad. I'm like at 55 bucks, about to be 65 bucks after I take this cash ride. So, not horrible. Not what I want either. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on here. remember you telling me that. Yeah, they're smart. Yes. Yes, I did. What's
Sorry about that.
no,
Hopefully you
no,
guys aren't waiting long.
no, I would have been a little later
You
than
shaved
normal.
your head.
Yep.
Oh my god, how'd you do it?
Oh, because I had a best friend who's an asshole.
Would you lose a bet or something?
No, he got his dementia mom involved.
Dementia mom.
Yeah, no, I hadn't seen my best friend in like 13 years.
Uh-huh.
Went to his house for the first, like, never met his wife or nothing like that.
Uh-huh.
He met my wife, even though he knew her a little bit before through other avenues when I wasn't talking to him.
Yeah.
So caught up and everything, and then, yeah, I was talking about his mom because I knew his mom had dementia. She's had it for like 10 years, which is crazy in of itself.
How
Because
old is she?
she is 62, 63. Because she caught it pretty young.
Yeah.
She was like 51, something like
Yeah,
that.
my daughter, her grandfather died at 54 of dementia.
Yeah.
He got it in his 30s.
Yeah,
It was
but
awful.
but like she's living longer than they expected,
Yeah.
and from what he said, she's having better days.
Oh, good.
Like to the point where his dad just left her home for the weekend by herself
Really?
when he went on a fishing trip. Like that's how good she's
Oh,
getting.
well, that's good.
So I'm assuming with the drugs that are getting better,
Yeah,
maybe,
maybe the drugs are getting better.
you know what I mean. But he had her video message me saying, "Hey, country, cut your hair," and I'm like, "You son of a bitch!
Oh my god.
You done involved some woman who had dementia.
Yeah.
You fucking asshole." So,
So we shaved it. It looks good.
I mean, my wife hated it too, but that actually was what kept me having it because you know I'm not here to please anybody.
Exactly.
But honestly, I haven't told. It was getting on my nerves, and because I couldn't do it the real way I wanted it.
Mhm.
Like I didn't want it I didn't want it in the low ponytail.
Yeah.
What I really wanted was to pull it up at the top, tie it up real tight, and
why
have
you do
that,
that?
and have because I couldn't. I tried so much. I for whatever reason couldn't do it. I could do a regular ponytail, but I couldn't get it to the point where like I could do it tight here and then have it flowing at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I tried so many times, and so it was getting on my nerves too. So, and I normally, like for 30 years of my life, this is how my hair has been.
Oh, okay.
So like I will go.
Usually my hair, swear, I just grew it out.
Yeah.
A couple years ago.
Yep, I'll normally go with a line beard and a faded, but that even got expensive because I couldn't do that myself. My wife, she's couldn't do that to save her life. So, so I got tired of spending like $40 to go get my hair lined up.
She was only $15 at the barbershop I went to.
Yeah,
Well, just for a haircut.
that's what I mean. Like to get a fade and to get lined up and everything looking all nice and pretty, man. It was costing me $40.
Yeah.
And then that's not even with the tip.
Yeah.
So I'd walk out of the barbershop $50 every 2 weeks. So I was just like, yeah, I'm not spending $100 on my hair a month. It's just I can think of better things to do
Yeah.
with it. So
So you shaved it off.
oh yeah, it's actually longer than I normally keep it to because I normally when I shave it I go all.
What number do you use?
I think she put
3?
a 2 or 3 on it.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks like a 3. It's longer than a 2. Yeah, I would say 3. She did a good job. Did
Yeah.
she do it? Maybe she did 2 around the ears?
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, she did do it around my ears and stuff.
Yeah. So your wife did that?
Yeah.
She did a good job.
Yeah. Well, thank you. And it was free. So.
Yeah.
But she can't do the whole enchilada that I like.
Yeah.
And plus I'd be afraid she'd cut me or something. So.
Well, I wouldn't give her a straight razor.
Well, yeah, and that's what usually I'd put a barber.
Yeah.
They go straight razor, and I'd go all the way down. Like
Yeah.
I used to have it. So there was only one place in the time back in the early 2000s, late 90s or whatever, that would actually do a straight razor to your head.
Yeah, we use them, but I mean, I can use them on the face, but I don't.
Yeah.
We use them on the back of the neck.
Yep.
Actually, the factory necks. But yeah, I know how to use them.
Yeah.
This one guy, actually, he was my friend. He's from Puerto Rico. You know how Puerto Ricans are about their hair. They
Oh,
like
yeah.
that shit sharp.
Oh yeah.
And I used, like, I would even do the straight razor around his eyebrow.
Yeah. Damn.
He wanted around, like, page her. I'm like, she was like, you're not gonna come and see.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I never did, but
No. But yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'll get used to my hair being like this again. Honestly, my hair was a midlife crisis. Like, it started off as bald, and 18 months later, it was what you saw. It only took
Oh, wow.
me 18 months to get
Shoot,
it to
this has
that.
been, I've been growing my hair since I moved back. No, I kind of was. So this is 2 years.
Yeah, my hair grows some stupidly long, like, it's short amount of time. Yeah, it does not take long at all for mine. Like, in 6 months, if I don't touch my hair, it will be probably about here.
Wow.
Like, it's crazy how quick my hair grows.
You're lucky.
Yeah,
What'd you do this weekend?
I went up to the mountain.
Do you know
butt.
vape in here?
Yeah, I went up to the mountain where my
You did?
yeah.
Nice.
He owns some land up there, but he's planning on building a house. But we needed to clear some stuff out,
Oh.
so he had an excavator and a wood chipper, and we cut probably anywhere from 30 to 40 trees down,
Oh, wow.
and cut the limbs off them, fed those to the wood chipper, and chopped up 8 and 10 foot logs.
Okay.
So we
I
did a
thought
lot.
she was going up there to relax.
No, absolutely not. Like, it's the guy that helped me remodel my house.
Mhm.
It's so like anytime.
Now,
he-
your house is in Stephen City, you said?
No, it's in Winchester. It's over right off of Valley Avenue.
Where at now?
You know where Frederick Douglass is? The elementary
Oh, yeah.
school. It's over there.
Oh, over in that housing subdivision?
It's a housing division. It's over off Beechcroft. It's one of the really nice houses.
Huh?
It's a nice neighborhood, nice
yeah,
houses.
they are nice over
Yeah.
there.
We like it. It's quiet.
So you bought that house?
Yep. Put solar on it. Remodeled my whole
Nice.
basement. The basement's been redone from top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, like, seriously, because when we had like a water thing going on, we had to hire JES to come in and fix it, and they basically tore the whole inside. Like, there was no basement left. The
wow.
basement looked like it was when it was built in 1957.
The house was built in 57?
Yep. Hence why we had the water issues. So we got that fixed and everything, a couple $1,000s later, and it does not flood anymore.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So you say my house in Florida, what was my condo? It flooded out.
Yeah.
Thank God we had tile floor.
Yep. Yeah, they have, because JS was like, yeah, we do a lot of work down in like Florida. He's like, you think this is bad? He was like,
Oh no, Florida floods.
Yeah.
Every apartment that I had there flooded.
yeah, he was like, he was like, yeah, they don't flood after we're done in Florida. He was like, these people are like so surprised. He was like, that it actually works. But I mean, you spend a ton of money to get it to where your basement will never flood again. You know what I mean? But I got tired of cleaning up the basement once a year, every year.
Yeah.
So at the 3rd year, I was just like, yeah, I'm done.
This shit.
Yeah, because it take me about 48 hours to get, and it'd be up.
You gotta get it all clean
Yeah.
too, and you gotta put the big dryers in there.
Yep. So it was like 3 or 4 days until I got it completely dry and taken care of. And I'm like, yeah, I'm done doing this. It was like clockwork. The first rain of the year, wouldn't do it again.
Yeah, I lived in a flood zone. I mean, if we have a big rain, my condo.
I
It
mean,
was a pain in the ass.
I mean-
It's always getting wear out.
I mean, Winchester's not much better because because it's in the valley.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of places flood out
Let
here.
me tell you, the walking wall floods.
Yeah.
Like when we get a heavy rain. Was it last Monday, Tuesday when we had that bad storm with the tornado?
Yeah.
The walking wall was very flooded.
Yeah. Well, there's a street back in the old like 1800s. I don't know if it was Cameron or Cork or Piccadilly, but they called it Water Street.
Yeah, Water
because
Street Kitchen.
because it just flooded all
Yeah.
the time. So they literally named it Water because anytime it rained, because that was obviously before they were putting in curb. They just called
It
it.
still floods.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Oh my God, look at this idiot.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Hate to say this, God rest
Dude,
my
he
soul.
just waited. I think he thought you were turning in there.
Yeah, maybe. Shouldn't think. Should wait to see.
Oh my God, please say this week is gonna be better than last week.
Was it not busy?
Freaking sucked.
Oh shit, I'm sorry
Yeah, I
about
worked
that.
by myself on Tuesday, and I did 17 haircuts by myself. That's it. Here you go.
Oh, thank you very much.
And then the day before, I think I did 8 because she was here. Veronica was here, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't because I'm coming from Jill's barbershop,
Yeah.
and that place was busy.
Yeah.
I can't live like this.
No, I understand that. Well, I hope you have a busy day.
Huh?
I said, I hope you have
Well,
a busy
thank you. I
day.
hope you do too.
Thank you very much. I hope so
Bye.
too. Bye bye. All right, so we got it going. Both of them are back on. All right, so let's go try to head back into my town and see what we're doing. See if we can't get some rides now. So we got Lyft and we got Uber on. We don't care how we make the money. We don't care where we make the money. Is hi from New Zealand. How you doing, brother? As long as we make the money, that's all I'm worried about. I wonder if this live isn't pushing out anymore to people. Princess, did this let you know I was live? Or did you just stumble upon me? Because, you know, this is like the third or fourth day in a row that I haven't seen Panther, Isaac, a lot of the regulars actually. So I'm kind of curious. Can I get a green light? G money, crickets of Marion Joseph. Holy smokes, Batman. Well, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone that usually comes is as well, and I hope everyone who is here is doing well. We're over here trying to get some rides. We're heading back into town to see if I can't pop a couple. We're gonna be doing right. We're gonna be doing this for a while, so like we're getting comfy. We're not going anywhere. Let's see. Oh. That's definitely not happening. Try to give me $6 for 8 miles to go on my side of town and then come back on the other side of town. Yeah. Yeah, I have an area preference lockdown within like 5 miles. I'm not sure exactly why it's, I mean, I guess technically it wasn't more than 5 miles in one direction, but like, I really wish it was like no more than like 5 miles, period. Because that's honestly what I really wanted, was I didn't want to go more than 5 miles in both. But it is the best I can do for right now, so that's fine. I started off hot and it has cooled down a lot. All right, you gonna give me this one? This is a good one. You gonna give it to me? No, you're not, you fucking bastard. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm not getting frustrated at all. This is crazy. It's starting to annoy me because I know these matches. Some of these are my people that I've taken forever, and they stopped giving them to me when I went on vacation. When I was off for a week, I stopped getting them. That's okay. We're gonna make this work. We're gonna figure this out, one way or the other. By hook or by crook, we will figure this out. All right, we're gonna take this one hopefully because this is actually someone I know. This is one of my friend's daughters that I've known since she was a little kid. She grew up with my kids. So I'm hoping Lyft gives me this one. It is a match, but literally I've known her since she was like 4. So it's not the greatest, I will say that now, but thank you. I don't mind doing it because of who it is. So. And I'm sure I'll get $1 or $2 tip from her, so bonus. Well, guys, I'm gonna jump off here. I'm not sure what's going on with these lives, but like, I think I might not make them as often anymore, and I'm just gonna start doing them once or twice a week, and that's it. So I hope y'all have a great day. Thank you very much for being here, everybody. I will talk to you guys later. Keep an eye out for the videos. Peace.